yourself. We're going back to hit this drop. It's going to be a jump here at the end of it. I'm going to drop in a 40 real quick.
Dreamland.
This doesn't purpose, you know.
Man, I'm just all the way in it now. I can't stop with this. I got ideas swirling in my head. I mean, I live and breathe this shit. It's 20 degrees or whatever, I don't know. It was 20 degrees in the morning, whatever it is in here now. But the sun's coming out, it's gonna get sunny again. It's gonna be warmer. So I'm just out here getting an early start because the weather sage says snow's coming. And I mean, rain's one thing, but I can't work through snow. I can't even see what I'm working on. So I'm just getting out here to make the most of what could be this last sunny day for a while. And it's been a great January. But this super lit winter is about to change here. So I got to get on it. Got tons of plans still.
Like I said, I'm getting all caught up in it now. The weather's about to change, but I'll figure out how I can keep going with this, because I mean, I just can't stop. My mind's just going wild with all this. So I'm about to start working 2 little projects at once here, is what I had in mind. I was all restless thinking about it. I'm gonna need some dirt. Well, a lot of dirt to build up this transfer double. And, I mean, I can get a lot of it from right here. Most of it. But while I'm over here working this zone, I'm gonna open up another zone. And, I'm just gonna kind of work 2 areas at once here because I'm trying to get as much done as I can in this short amount of time. So my plan is to do what I can to kind of open up the way for this sideline here. It got pushed off because it's too sharp of a hook coming off the existing lines. It just wasn't any good to try to come to a full break, and then, I mean, you almost have to hop off the bike just to try to turn that unless you angle it just right so you can kind of jiggle, nurse your way in there, you know. But then you lose all your speed coming in, so it's like, what's the point? So these are all cool. They all come together and do this nice berm and head down the way. But this is just kind of sitting here, derelict. I opened it up at one time and then I just didn't finish the connector with it because I got so caught up in finishing all my others. so it's just back burner. And then I was realizing that to connect it, I have to just pretty much get into the jungle again and make something new. But what I decided is that I might go ahead and kind of push my way through here and open it up a little bit and see what I can do to kind of work into this a little bit. Kind of just running around like a headless chicken, and I need to get started on something. So first step's going to be just to build this up. So like I said, I just need to open up the dirt. And actually this stuff's still fresh enough and loose enough that it didn't get frozen down like some of the other stuff around. So got a good chunk there, some stuff there. This is going to need a support log or lift log. I really want to be able to build it up because I don't use that much dirt. Just the right piece. Might be that one. Just kind of sitting right here. Doesn't need to be a big one. And it doesn't need to be long. Quick hook. I really want that one to be big, so I guess if I have to choose between tiny or just kind of big and crazy and spiky, I just gotta go with this one. Save myself some effort and a bunch of dirt. So let me see, I'll just tap it if I can. Perfect. That's the first two pieces actually.
So just whip this up real quick.
It's got those spikes. Check it out. It's got these spikes. What I'm seeing is that that's gonna hold it right in there. Perfect. Man, that's perfect. Just need to kind of, just needs to sit in line with the face, just right so they'll get buried. That's pretty good. Alright. And so obviously this one's gonna go here, just the right way. It's got some little catch spikes too. It actually sits up taller with its big spikes on there, and it has more of them, and it's gonna be like more crumbly and formable, so I'm gonna try having that one on the top for the lip. Maybe I can work with it more. Oh, the spikes are breaking off. See how this one looks as the second. Just those tire spikers right there. Got him. We might use that little one now. That'll be perfect for that. I need a piece in here because that will try to come down. Alright. So now I'm actually going to need to get a piece in here to hold up that piece a little more. There we go. When I first started building out here, I was just learning about dirt shapes and everything. I hadn't quite mastered my rotten wood puzzle solving, jump creation skills. It's a little weird with that top part. You see how the second log is actually kind of level and even almost looks like it could be higher than the front. Not sure if I like that much, but maybe I can kind of, if I can kind of just break away a little bit of that, or maybe I'll raise this end one up a little bit. Because that's going to make kind of like a weird knob right on the lip. It's going to give it like a downward curl right on the top. And then if the front or the back tire kind of goes weird over that, it'll make the nose drop. Could be OTB, and that's not acceptable with a fast line like this. So now I just need to get the dirt on there. Just quit thinking about it.
You that I haven't found a way to get paid for building jumps, because I'm good at it. step-by-step jump building. Pile logs, rake dirt, pull everything up into the face. Make it as tall and steep as you can starting out. Pull everything you can up to the top. Then go to the side. Carefully scoot extra off the top. Work on down. Check the angle. And if it's too steep, you just cut the stairs. Top to the middle. Middle to the bottom. Back around to the face, or the back. And then just back up the stairs again. Blend it all together. All the way back up to the top. Even it out. Check the angle. If it's good, stomp it out. Just little easy steps on it. Working from the top to the bottom. Hop around to the back. Make sure you got something on the back that you can stomp the front against. Back to the front. Just continue. Then you can check the angle again, but I already know it's good.
Yeah. A fat new kicker. In less than 30 minutes. Or maybe about that total, including all the log gathering time. So I got that going. I'm gonna kind of take like a little scouting trip and give me a chance to kind of gather my thoughts. It's almost like taking a little break compared to throwing dirt around and stuff. Makes sense take a trip up this way. Just to start out, get an idea in my head of what this line's gonna involve. There's no possible way to make any kind of turn and still line up with it to have jumps in there. And the dream that I was having was that maybe I could put like something big in here. My vision was that maybe this little stretch in here is actually a good spot where I could put something real big. Kind of like jump from there where that tall fern's poking up. And then maybe have enough room to go all the way to kind of like the end of this little ridge, the little unworked ridge. I just keep saying it, I just get sidetracked out here. I just get lost in a good way out here. So that's just a lot of scruff I'm gonna have to get through. I didn't bring a saw this time. Yeah, cut those out. So it's gonna be just running along this log the whole way. This pretty much marks the way. Basically, I'll just need a spot from the log to about where this spiky, nasty looking little mini monster's at. Those things are bad. Those thorn tips break off and get deep down in your skin. So I can either drop off this existing trail and come into it, or if I get up that way and it looks like there's something I can add on, I can come through those tall trees. That's kind of like a little gateway entering in. I don't think it's that steep up there. I don't know if it's really worth getting into. I'll have plenty of speed using this existing line and coming into it. It's going to be definitely my easiest bet. So, either way, I know that this is definitely going to be part of it. If I come from in there off the existing one. Definitely all good as it's good. Stop! And it's not going to end up being wasted work. It's the critical part of the new connector. Bring the handsaw or the battery, so the battery saw either, so there's nothing I can do with those right now. I know there's a tree in the middle. All the rest of that just looks like just junk I might be able to pull out. But that stuff gets tangled in there so deep. And then it's like the branches even get rooted in. So it just makes a big mess. I have to cut through so much just to get one little section out. But that's the only part I have to cut through. That's a good thing. So it's not going to be too bad. Just getting in there. I'm just not prepared today for that part. It's good when you're working on a trail to plan ahead for what you're going to do next time, or what you might do each time. It's good to kind of have a goal for each time you come out to work on it. And that way you can plan what tools you need to bring and everything. And you can plan your whole work session. Like, for right now, I know I don't have the saw. So I'm just planning that at some point I'll come out here with the saw, and what I like to do is just combine all the saw work, cutting work, whatever. Kind of just combine as much as you can with the one tool into one day. That way I just have to bring a saw for one time. Hopefully. That's the idea. Clear the way, identify the cuts you're going to have to make, and then if you're not prepared on that day, you know that you have a cutting day coming. It helps to plan what tools you need to bring to kind of cut your weight and everything if your trail's somewhere that's hard to get into, or you can't be packing them whole construction site with you, you know. Can't be taking your full rack of tools and a wheelbarrow and all that stuff and a saw. I mean, sometimes trails are a little hard to get to. So you can cut your weight like that and just plan what you need to take for each trip. Yeah, so it's a pretty big section that I'm just limited on for right now. I want to finish it, but yeah, I should have kind of planned. I mean, I knew I was going to probably cut through some stuff. I just didn't feel like packing the saw, but I mean, how else am I going to do it? Can't chew through the stuff like a beaver. That's a start. And actually, now that I'm getting through here, I can do a little scouting work to help kind of get some new ideas for in here going. Landscape brainstorming. Terrain brainstorming. Terrain storming. There's another original term. I'll have to put a dictionary definition. Alright. So there's a good size right there. Kinda. It doesn't show up like much, but I think if I kind of do it like I do a ghost line a little bit, although I won't have to cut much into it, maybe a little bit. Yeah, I think I can do like a combo with it, kind of like break up everything I can on the front. Maybe I can also enhance it and get more dirt by just digging in with a shovel and cutting the lip into it and then raking that all up into shape. Way softer than the old tabletops I was cutting into at Ghost Line, but it can be the same concept. I have the shovel out here either, but I can definitely get this cleared off, and that way it'll be right there, ready to work on. At least if I get the way open here, all this stuff in between, all the junk that I still need to get out is gonna get all seasoned. And then I kind of just need to go through and do like patchwork. Walking through, after it gets rained on, I can just walk on a nice solid trail and just dig out whatever's in the way and just kind of do the finishing touches on it. But anything that's opened up can start to get seasoned. Now I'm getting into the jungle again. A lot of broken ankles and sticks up your nose. I can kind of see it a little bit from this side. Get an idea for sure. It's all just groundwork in there, past the scrap pile. And it's home free. So, as I'm rolling down this way, I can kind of take a look.
That's a possible jump. If I can maneuver it into place. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. Now I gotta try to move it again. Yeah, moving trees. If I dig out a little trench for it on that end, it'll sit better, and it's gonna hopefully make it easier for me to kind of get it up over there. Try to get this off the low side of the ground. It's chunky and frozen. Oh man, and it's gotta go up over the tree. Oh. I think I just about popped my fucking throat out on that one. This is just a bench now. I'll just sit here and contemplate my decisions. I got it though, kinda. Okay. More movement. Alright. Load this thing in. Hey, use my pants. Watch my kidney out. Gotta be like a smart way to do it. I'm sure I can get some leverage on it somehow or something. Oh, it's not, it's actually I spent a lot of time whining about it, and maybe it's not even that bad. I'm halfway. I gotta dig out the rest of this trench, and then I think I'll be able to just pull it. Spent all that time whining and crying and grumbling about it. Actually, it's not even that bad. Should have already been done by now. There we go. Step-by-step process. Tree actually helped me out a lot. But once I pull it past there, it's going to try to roll away from me, but then hopefully it's going to be all in the trench, so it will stay. And then if that, oh, I don't know what well, dumb idea or not, I got it now. That's alright. I'll walk it off. I'll rub some dirt on it. Probably fall in the dirt. Oh, this last little, I just need to dig out this last little spot right here. Can just do it by hand. Yeah. One last little heave. That's as far as she goes, because there's that other log. Oh, okay. So let me see how doomed I am on this end. If I have to rotate it.
Alright, I'm in full terrain storm mode now. Threw that other wedge in there. It makes the log quit rocking. Or it will. I need another one on the other side. I'm just gonna grab one of the pieces I made for the landing, because I don't need all of them. And since that's a project for later, I'll deal with that later, but I need one of these right now. One of these kind of smaller ones. Won't take much. Put this here. I just need it on this other side. And it's got a rise on it. It's pretty perfect. phone down just like that. It's wedged in there pretty good. And just need something that's gonna fill that spot now. Then I think I can start moving dirt on there. Screw both these. I know if I just get enough dirt on it, it will just hold up no matter what it is. The frame is really mostly just to kind of make something that you can build on. Just something that you can put dirt on. And then once it's buried, that's that. I'll start out by pulling this easy stuff. This is what I already got from digging the trench. It shows me one side coming in. I gotta get all into this. I can't be trying to do it one-handed.
I think I'm about to finish this jump. shake it, baby. Everybody shake it, baby. Everybody shake it, baby.
Are you ready?
Looks pretty rockin'. It's good like that, or it has potential to build on. Right now, it's not the huge kicker that I envisioned, but it's a start. So this sweet log jump passes the test in every way. And it's almost fast enough already that I can air out to over there. Landing right down in here. So just a little bit of modification and I can kind of change that landing around. But it's not far off from making it already. I'm coming through there, full on. I don't feel like I need to use the brakes at all. Just cruising all the way off here. And the shape's great, gives just the right amount of pop no weird kind of nose dive or anything like that. And the side hit works good too, but it's just kind of a different idea. I mean, to hit it fast is kind of hard because you got to kind of get offline and then line up again. So I took a wild flight trying that, but probably if I'm more set up, more prepared to kind of hit it and hook it in the air like that, you know, hit it at a hook at an angle like that. If I'm more prepared for that, then I can kind of hold on and be ready. Plus, I think the lip's a little soft, so it probably just slid out. But, yeah, even just coming in slow, doing a 90 on that berm, like I said, and then just popping off of it. It's just a little hop, but it's fun. It adds a little something. Kind of, just a little chance to kind of move around a little more going through here. But that other side, that fast side, man, that's good. I just blast almost to where it needs to, and then I got a clear shot from there. I can pretty much choose lines. It's kind of just naturally wanting to follow this nice berm right here, which is pretty sweet. This berm's just opening up by using it. And that funnels in pretty nice down there for the tree drop. But I could get on the brakes a little harder and kind of tighten it up a little bit, re-angle, and then it's not a problem to just grab this on the fly too. And so now, not done testing yet, but I'm losing the daylight fast. But I gotta run through here. I gotta see how this is gonna go. So, gotta get on with it.
Yeah. It's working, I just need more speed.